Welcome to the Red Pill Report, where we plunge into the depths of truth, challenging the mainstream narratives that have been force-fed to us. I'm your host, Adam, and in this inaugural episode, we're going to uncover the shocking reality behind the left's relentless assault on our food choices. Buckle up, because we're about to expose the hidden agenda they don't want you to see. The grocery store produce section is ground zero for the left's radical propaganda against genetically modified fruits and vegetables. Brace yourselves for their baseless claims that these crops are ticking time bombs, endangering our health and the planet. But hold on tight, folks, because here's the inconvenient truth the left won't tell you. Decades of rigorous scientific research have repeatedly proven the safety of GMOs. These crops have undergone more scrutiny than a presidential candidate, and yet the left continues to peddle their fear-driven narrative. The real question is, why do they want to deprive us of the benefits that GMOs offer? Increased yields to combat hunger, reduced pesticide use for a greener planet, all in jeopardy because of the left's irrational crusade against progress. It's time to peel back the layers of deception and expose the left's true agenda. They want to undermine innovation and suppress the remarkable progress made by agricultural technology. The left's interference doesn't end there. They're not content with just fear mongering. They want to take control of our dinner plates and dictate what we can eat. They're determined to impose their twisted sense of healthy eating on us, shaming us for enjoying that juicy burger or a slice of pizza. They use buzzwords like organic and natural, attempting to shame us into paying exorbitant prices for food that isn't any more nutritious than its conventional counterparts. But don't be fooled. It's just virtue signaling at its finest. And let's not forget their love for nanny state policies. They want to regulate our food choices, taxing our favorite sodas and banning foods they deem unhealthy. It's nothing short of an authoritarian nightmare. The left's obsession with control is reaching alarming heights. They want to micromanage our lives, and it starts with what we put on our plates. One of the left's primary weapons in their war against GMOs is fear mongering. They bombard us with alarming claims that GM crops are dangerous and pose severe health risks. They cite vague and unsubstantiated studies preying on our anxieties about the food we eat. Their goal? To create a sense of panic and force us to reject genetically modified food without considering the overwhelming scientific evidence in its favor. However, the truth is far less traumatic. Decades of extensive research, including comprehensive studies by reputable institutions such as the World Health Organization, WHO, and the National Academy of Sciences, have consistently shown that GMOs are safe for human consumption. Moreover, regulatory agencies worldwide, including the FDA and the European Food Safety Authority, rigorously evaluate GM crops before they enter the market. If these crops were as dangerous as the left claims, they would never pass such rigorous scrutiny. The left's fear-mongering tactics are not only misleading, but also harmful. By spreading unfounded fears, they create unnecessary panic among consumers, leading some to avoid foods that could potentially improve their nutritional intake and overall health. It's time to reject fear and embrace informed decision-making based on credible scientific evidence. Contrary to the left's narrative, genetically modified crops offer a multitude of benefits. One of the most significant advantages is increased yields. With a growing global population and limited arable land, GM crops hold the promise of feeding more people with fewer resources. This is especially crucial in regions where food insecurity remains a pressing issue. Moreover, GMOs have enabled farmers to reduce their reliance on harmful pesticides and herbicides. Through genetic modifications, certain crops have become more resistant to pests, reducing the need for chemical interventions. This results in a more environmentally friendly and sustainable agriculture system. Furthermore, genetically modified crops can be engineered to be more nutritious, addressing specific nutritional deficiencies in certain regions. By fortifying staple crops with essential nutrients, we can combat malnutrition and improve public health. The potential of GMOs to revolutionize agriculture and address pressing global challenges cannot be underestimated. From drought-resistant crops to those that thrive in challenging climates, the advancements in genetic engineering hold the key to a more secure future. The left's war on GMOs is not merely about health concerns. It's a broader attack on progress and scientific innovation. Their ideological opposition to genetically modified food reflects a fundamental distrust of modern science and technology. By rejecting GMOs, they seek to maintain a nostalgic and romanticized view of agriculture, that is disconnected from the realities of our modern world. This opposition to innovation is deeply misguided. Throughout history, advancements in agriculture have been instrumental in human survival and progress. From the adoption of new cultivation techniques to the development of hybrid crops, each step forward has enabled us to overcome food shortages and improve the quality of life for billions of people. Genetically modified crops are the next logical step in this progression. They offer a powerful tool to address global challenges such as food security, climate change, and environmental sustainability. Embracing GM technology is essential if we want to ensure a prosperous and secure future for generations to come. The left's tactics extend beyond fear-mongering. They resort to shaming and virtue signaling to promote their agenda. They paint GMOs as unnatural and immoral, attempting to trip consumers into rejecting these crops. This virtue signaling is evident in the rising popularity of organic and non-GMO labels on food products. While these labels may make consumers feel like they're making healthier and more ethical choices, the reality is that organic food offers no significant nutritional advantage over conventionally grown food. Moreover, the non-GMO label is often misleading, as many products never contain GMOs in the first place. By stigmatizing genetically modified food, the left attempts to create a false sense of superiority among those who buy into their narrative. It's a form of social signaling that reinforces their worldview and promotes division among consumers. The left's obsession with control doesn't stop at influencing consumer choices. It extends to their desire for regulatory control. They advocate for government intervention in the food industry, pushing for policies that restrict or even ban the use of GMOs. This nanny-state approach is a dangerous, slippery slope. When governments start dictating what we can and cannot eat, it sets a precedent for even more intrusive regulations. If they can control what's on our dinner plates, what else might they seek to control in the future? The consequences of such policies are far-reaching. Banning GMOs could limit our ability to tackle global food crises, potentially leading to increased hunger and malnutrition. It could also stifle innovation in agriculture and hinder the development of new technologies that could benefit humanity. As consumers, it's crucial to be informed and discerning about the information we encounter. Questioning the narratives presented to us, especially when they align with a particular ideological agenda, is essential to making well-informed decisions. When it comes to GMOs, we must base our choices on credible scientific evidence rather than fear-driven rhetoric. The overwhelming consensus among experts is that genetically modified crops are safe and can play a pivotal role in addressing global challenges. In an age of misinformation and propaganda, seeking the truth requires intellectual curiosity and critical thinking. As we continue this journey together on the Red Pill Report, we'll delve into various topics to uncover the hidden truths that shape our world. That wraps up this inaugural episode of the Red Pill Report. I hope you've gained valuable insights into the world of GMOs and the left's insidious agenda. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay curious, stay informed, and never shy away from questioning the status quo. Join us next time as we continue our journey down the rabbit hole to uncover the untold truths that shape our world. This is Adam, signing off from the Red Pill Report. Stay awake, stay red-pilled, and never stop seeking the truth.